Good morning, hello, welcome to the vlog. I am planning on vlogging this week because I am house sitting by myself with the doggos. So I figured vlogging would be fun. Also, it just gives me something to do because I have a lot of, okay, Aki. I have a lot of time off this week because I'm only like working every other day. So I plan to get a lot of reading done, hence the stack of Doctor Who books next to me. I just started the audiobook of One by One by Ruth Ware. We'll see how this goes because I have heard very mixed things. People seem to either absolutely love it and think it's like a good book, or absolutely hate it and say it's the worst thriller they've ever read. So I've been told to go into it with the mindset that it is not a thriller, or is not supposed to be a good thriller, but it might be a good book, depending on your preferences. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm on my like second half cup of coffee because I'm just sleepy this week, apparently, probably because I was like out of commission last week when I was sick. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and listen to the audiobook for a little bit and then probably get started on reading some of the Doctor Who books, hopefully. I have groceries coming in today. I ordered a bunch of wings last night because that's what happens when I'm left on my own as a real adult. I ordered the garlic parmesan wings from Pizza Hut, which if you've never tried those, they're delicious. They're the best wings in the world. Boneless. I don't do bone-in wings because that's too much work. But yeah, it's like 8:30 in the morning. And I'm just going to sit and listen to an audio for a little while. I will update you when I do anything exciting. Augie, why won't you let me have the pillow? Why must you lay on me and the pillow at the same time? Henry is social distancing. Augie, you're not playing by the law right now. We're supposed to social distance. Excuse me, sir. Augie doggy.
Yes, this is my apartment tour. If you guys missed it somehow, my boyfriend and I just moved literally at the very end of October into a new apartment. During quarantine, we were staying with my parents, and honestly, we had been looking for an apartment
As you come into this world, something else is also born. You begin your life.
Screens everywhere. It's showing me exactly where it is all the time, how far it's got, how near. Because it's trying to scare me. Putting its breath on my neck. That's the point. That's what it's doing. This is theater.
It was cold. Hello. We're in a really random spot because this is the best lighting in the house, and I wanted to just have a chat because I've been really bad at vocally updating for the last like 72 hours. No, that's too long. Day and a half. I don't know math. But I have started a lot of Doctor Who things. I keep going back and forth between reading a Tennant and Rose David Tennant like physical book. Where did I put that? like these. This is the second one that I have read this weekend. And then I'm also in the evenings when it gets dark, because it gets dark at like 5 p.m. now. I have been watching some of Capaldi's episodes, but I'm on the episodes where Clara is no longer a companion, and Clara is my second favorite companion after Rose. And Capaldi is like very much becoming my favorite doctor after David, which I never thought I would say, and would not have said like 5 years ago when I was watching Doctor Who like on the regular. But Capaldi has won my heart this time around, so I am so sorry to Matt Smith, who is about to be debunked. I think with Matt, when it comes to Doctor Who, I just prefer Capaldi's episodes over Matt's. Nothing against Matt as an actor. He's a fantastic actor, and his crying face is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last 24 hours or so. I listened to a Doctor Who audio adventure through Big Finish, which I've been consuming all of the Doctor Who content over the last couple of months because I'm starting to run out of the show, and it is not slated to come back until like the end of 2021 at the earliest, and I realized I only have like 3 seasons left. Also, these last couple episodes of Capaldi's after Clara have been really sad, so I can only watch one at a time. Because I have cried at all of them. So I keep crying over a Capaldi episode and then being super happy and reading a Ten and Rose adventure. And that's what I've been doing. I also wanted to sit and chat because the reason I didn't vlog yesterday, or the main reason really, because I was trying to distract myself with a bunch of Doctor Who stuff to put me in a better mood. I was in a really bad mood yesterday because people are stressing me out when it comes to COVID, because there are people who just like don't understand science. There are people who still think that COVID is a hoax, and Ohio's numbers are like skyrocketing right now. If you didn't know, I live in Ohio, and they haven't issued another lockdown yet, although I think they will very, very, very soon, and they should. Although I'm already like preparing myself for lockdown mentally and have been prepared, and now I'm like considering buying a bunch of books off of Amazon and like a bunch of ramen like I did last lockdown, and like hunkering down for the winter, because that's the responsible thing to do. And people are just not doing that, and people are being so dumb, and this is why we can't have nice things, because people are still throwing fits over masks. So I was in a really bad mood yesterday because everyone was getting on my nerves and I couldn't handle it, especially after like me being sick for the last week. I was having conversations with people about how being sick in general, even if it's not COVID, in the current state of the world, if you are sick, you still get put out of commission even if it's not COVID. Like, you don't have to like necessarily fully quarantine, but you can't do anything. You can't go out and be around people because everybody's like hyper aware of COVID right now. So while I was sick, I was like stuck in my house for 2 weeks, which was fine because I just consumed a lot of content of things. But people who don't take COVID seriously are starting to really stress me out, because obviously I don't want COVID. I don't want to be around people who aren't taking this seriously. Sometimes I have to be when it comes to like church stuff, because I obviously have jobs at church. But yeah, people need to get their crap together, or we're gonna have a million stay-at-home orders before this whole pandemic is put under control. So that is my COVID rant for the day. I don't know if I've actually done a COVID rant on here yet, although I do them all the time with Kate, because me and Kate are so done with people who don't even try to understand the state of the world and act as if nothing is happening. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with my Doctor Who binges of many different mediums, both audiobook and then the TV show that I'm still rewatching, and then the physical books. I'm about to order some more physical books of both 11 and Clara and 12 and Clara, because I need them in my life, especially if I finish all of these Rose books. So that's all I've been doing. Our church has definitely gone back towards lockdown. Like, they've canceled all of the kids' classes. They canceled our Wednesday night Bible study. They canceled youth group. And basically, they are keeping Sunday morning for now, which is tomorrow morning as I'm filming this clip. But they literally told us, come in at exactly 10 a.m., and leave immediately after. Like, as soon as the preaching is done, leave. Like, do not congregate, do not stay here, keep your mask on the whole time, which I'm very appreciative of. I'm glad we're taking it seriously. But we could be better about it if people would just take the mask situation seriously. But we're not going to get into that rant because we'll be here all day. But yeah, I might watch Hamilton tonight. I have 2 more nights here, 3 more days, so we'll see what else I get up to when I'm left to my own devices in a house by myself with the doggos. I gave them a bath last night, which was very entertaining because they have not been given a bath at home in a very long time, but they lost their groomer due to COVID, so they stank. So I gave them a bath. I've just been stressed, if you can't tell by my extreme sassiness. But yeah, I thought I would vocally update with this 7-minute long clip for no apparent reason, because I don't have anybody to talk to, because I am by myself right now. I don't know if I mentioned, but the family I am house sitting for is also one of the families that I nanny for, and they literally went to a cabin in the middle of the woods, which is probably one of the safer COVID things you could do right now, because you literally don't interact with anyone at all. And obviously they have a really tiny baby, and like the dad is a nurse, so he knows what's going on COVID wise. So like I'm not worried about people that I know are being safe, but other people stressing me out so much. End of TED Talk. Please wear your mask. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
You punched the bursar. Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduate into then join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast? It was my parents' dying wish before they passed. You're an orphan. Of course, I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war that we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for.
Can I buy you a drink?
That would be nice. While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less. What? Smile more.
Don't let them know what you're against or what you're
Hamilton time. Hello, it is church time, so this is the outfit of the day, and we're going to church. Be safe, kids, and wear your masks, even if they're extra like mine. And just like that, I'm back from church and curled up on the couch watching some YouTube, because it's supposed to storm like crazy today, as you might be able to tell by how dark it is. Those are gray clouds, and it just thundered. So I'm using the electricity as much as possible right now, as I can, in case the power goes out, because that's not that unusual for this area that I am house sitting in. So guess I'll update you if something fun like a power outage happens. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here curled up in a blanket with the doggos and watch YouTube for the afternoon. That is my only plan. Update on storm. There are branches in the backyard. The pine trees keep going vertical. There are leaves everywhere. And then that is full of water and sand, and it's skidded from over here all the way over there. And then also the alarms that were armed went off, so I had to fix those because the dogs didn't like the high-pitched squealing, and neither did I. And then I also had to bring in all this stuff from the back deck because I found all of these cushions in these bushes. So we're having a fun time with extreme winds over here in Ohio while house sitting. That's how my afternoon is going, in case anyone's wondering. I do not recommend. Hello, it is still storming and we have changed locations, although I am still watching YouTube But I wanted to talk about The Nightmare of Black Island, which was the Doctor Who 10 and Rose book that I read yesterday in one sitting. Well, really 2 sittings, because I like took a break to like have my sister bring me stuff from my house that I forgot to pack for church this morning. But this might actually be one of my favorite Doctor Who adventures, like novelizations or even audiobooks that I've read, because I really liked how spooky this one was. Like, this one was like actually kind of scary. There were like these giant creatures in the woods. They're like creatures from children's imaginations, is the whole alien aspect of it. And I really liked it. And there's also a really cute scene with Ten and Rose in the beginning and the end. So we're all about that life. But I've had probably like 4 of the Doctor Who adventures that I really, really liked. One of them being Dead Air, which is a Tennant adventure. And then another one is The Doctor Trap. Is that what it was called? It was a Dr. Donna adventure. And they were trapped in a hotel. That has probably been my favorite. And then this is probably my favorite novelization that I've read. So that was really exciting to read when I've mostly just been reading them for the fluff content. But yeah. I figured I would talk about books in this reading vlog because a lot of it's just me complaining about the weather or people not wearing their masks. So there's your book content for this vlog. But yeah, I'm literally going to sit here and watch a bunch of YouTube because I'm behind on YouTube because I haven't been watching it. That's all I got. Oh, I would also like to say I have just bought a bunch of things off of thrift books because I'm kind of in the mindset of I'm just kind of preparing for another lockdown because of how things are going in Ohio, and it's just gonna happen at this point. So I've been ordering about a lot of like random books. So I just ordered 3 Dr. Clara books, which I think I might have talked about I was thinking about ordering, but I ordered Capaldi's Compendium, so I will have all 3 of the Doctor Who compendiums of like Matt, David, and Capaldi. And then I just ordered a bunch of Clara books because I'm out of Clara episodes, which is not okay with me, so I ordered all of her books that I could find. There's still one that I'm looking for, but yep, that's what's happening with my stress buying habits. But anyways, back to YouTube. Actually outside and I have a vlog today, so we're gonna do a quick vlog clip. I was taking pictures out back there and also assessing the storm damage from the other day. It's really bright outside and it's freezing, so I look very festive in a buffalo plaid Sherpa. Augie keeps drinking rainwater. Stop it. And they are about to come home for the people I'm house sitting for, so I'm going home very soon. And I will try to remember to end the vlog then. And just like that, I am home. I have showered and I'm going to watch some episodes of Doctor Who. We're back with the Christmas tree and all my lights and my robong. So that is it for this vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys next time.